Hey, good morning. Thursday Thunder, Bradley Charbonneau here. I am about 1 block from my house, and today I want to talk about stuff you can do on your own. You don't need to go to Bali, you don't need to go to Las Vegas, you don't need to go to some fancy retreat. You can do things in the privacy of your own home. You can do things near home. It doesn't need to be a big trip. It doesn't need to be with a group of people. It doesn't need to be some organized session or challenge. Just I gotta say, I think the thing it takes, and this is maybe really hard for a lot of you, it's hard for me too, is willpower. I don't know, why do I have so much? I think because the benefits outweigh the challenges. So there we have it. What can you do nearby your home or without a big group or even paying for something or some organized something? What can you do near your regular world, near your home, near your regular life, near your work, something? So for one thing, I'm looking at a bit of it right now. I can go on a walk. I don't need a treadmill. I can walk. If you don't have a pretty woods near your house like me, I'm sure you have some kind of outdoors. So that's one thing. One thing I'm currently doing is, I think I'm on day, can't believe I've lost track. I think it's 17. I started, I think it was August 24th. I'm on day, I'm going to call it 17 because that's my favorite number, of a juice fast. Now that means, this is a little shocking, and I don't think I've ever gone this far. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm on day 17 of a juice fast, meaning I haven't had anything to eat for over 2 weeks. Like chew and munch on and yum, yum, yum. I drink juices, and in my juices, I definitely have a lot of nutrients and proteins, and I mostly do spinach with soy milk, definitely some sugars in there, and this vanilla protein powder stuff, ice cubes, sometimes some mint, and I've been doing that and other juices, which, believe me, I know they have sugar, for the past 17 days. Now, what has happened in those 17 days? And this is, again, one of those things where I say, I could have joined some group. I could have done some challenge. I could have, gone to Thailand for 2 weeks or whatever, which would be a lot more fun and, frankly, a lot easier to do things in a group. Pepper, come on, Nate, come on. To do things, and we're going to walk home. I'll show you my 1 block. We are going to do things, you do things in a group, you do them together, you have that energy of the others at the same time. Hello, goedemorgen. And now I just have me, myself, and I, which I tend to take up challenges and I tend to finish them. So I definitely have that willpower, that stubbornness, that get it done mentality where I really want to finish the thing. So if you have that, and here's how I can do that, because, as I said earlier, the benefits outweigh the challenges or the struggles. So here's basically my entire philosophy on fasting or on juice fasts or on these kinds of challenges. Do the benefits outweigh the challenges? For me, I wake up, like this morning, I feel more energetic, I'm more awake. All of my senses are stronger, more alert, sharper. I can see more clearly. I can smell better. I can breathe better. I can taste more. I can feel better. It's amazing. And I've read about this a bit, and it's something like, back in prehistoric days, if you are hungry, and this, I'll get to this in a minute, but I'm not actually hungry. That's kind of the weird thing that people don't really even believe me. But I'm not hungry. It's because your body adjusts to, to your new normal. So my new normal is to eat less, and my body is taking away from my fat stores and also my protein stores and stuff. But and I can not only get by, but my body is working more efficiently and effectively. I need less sleep at night. I sleep better. I sleep more deeply. I have more balanced energy throughout the day. And I don't have like a middagdutje, like an afternoon nap or afternoon crash. Also, because I'm not having some big lunch or something, I don't. Come on, Pepper. Come on, Pep. I don't have a post lunch crash. I am having some sugar. Sugar would be tough to cut out, but I could. I'm almost there. Let's see. So I mentioned that you don't need a group. You don't need anything for this. Although, frankly, it is a lot more fun with others. It's easier with others. It is probably more effective if you're doing something like this in a group, or at least maybe with a partner or a friend. It's a lot more fun. You can sort of exchange war stories and keep each other motivated, and that's helpful. I'm doing this totally on my own. And you know what the hardest thing is the social aspect. So we literally were invited over to friends for dinner on Tuesday night. And I warned them. I'm like, hey, I'm not eating. I'm not drinking alcohol. And they're like, oh, okay. What can we do for you? I'm like, I was going to have some juice, or we can make a shake or something like that. And they did. Come on here. And we did. And we made a shake. And I had that. And that's fine. And they had this like wonderful, wonderful dinner. And yay them. And I was there with my, my glass of juice. Hey, Pips, come on. Pepper, come on. Pepper. With my glass of juice, and it wasn't really friendly or, socially fun, but I did it. And that's part of the determination part. I could have said, I'm going to break my fast to hang out with you guys, but I didn't because again, the benefits. It would have been really fun. I can almost mention the time as well. It would be, 5 minutes or 15 minutes of yummy eating, or I'm going to have 5 hours or 15 hours of energy, of consistent energy the following day, and feeling better, feeling lighter. I feel lighter in my body, but also lighter in my mind, lighter in my, like soul, and lighter in my body. So I know this is kind of, if you've never done fasting and you've never gotten past like day or 2 or 3, it's pretty crazy. It's really quite amazing. I'm a huge fan of fasting. I've read a lot about it. There's a guy, Victor Longo, sort of one of the pioneers of fasting, especially intermittent fasting. He even has some sort of diet plan thing where you eat or drink certain things and it makes it even better or something like that. I'm not doing that this time. I'm just doing a pretty simple juice diet. I'm making sure I'm getting my calories and my nutrients and stuff. And if you're wondering about the weight loss, I think I've lost 4 kilos, which is about 9 pounds or something in just over 2 weeks. So it's half a pound a day, right? I'll take it. I feel great. I feel amazing. I have energy. You know what I have? You know what's weird? I have confidence. And I'm a pretty confident guy. I write a lot about confidence, but even me, a guy who writes about confidence, and confidence isn't always sky high. And in fact, I've been heavier than I really prefer to be in recent months. And I just felt my confidence dipping. Is there a relation? I can't make a direct correlation that, yes, absolutely, it's because I was heavier that reduced my confidence. But I can say that now that I'm lighter, I definitely am feeling better. So that's where I am. I'm at 9 minutes. This is 10. Remember, what am I doing here on a Thursday? I don't have a video studio. I'm not waiting for the perfect moment. I grab my phone. Is this also I'm very much just do it kind of guy. Just do intermittent fasting. If you want one little trick, skip dinner Thursday night. That's about it. Okay, that's it. Wrapping up for today. That's it for fasting and stuff you can do on your own without a group. No Thailand. No fancy groups, just something on your own. If you really want to know, 17 hours, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. Try Thursday afternoon, 4 p.m. Don't eat anything until 9 a.m. in the morning and see how you feel. And then get started from there. All right, Bradley Shrubman signing out, Read Possible Podcast and YouTube channel. See you next week. Bye for now.